What is it the world doesn't get about Generation Z? Do you feel misunderstood? How do you feel misunderstood as a generation? I'm going to be a little bit controversial here and say that I think that you are one of the most misunderstood and one of the most important generations that we've ever had on this planet. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself first so you can understand the context I'm bringing to this. I mentioned in a previous video that I've worked for founders of Fast 100s, senior heads of Fortune 500s, multimillionaires, and even a couple of billionaires in my lifetime. And in fact, I worked for what is now considered to be the world's most elite private island located here in Tahiti. And I've basically done two things in my career. I've been very good at helping people discover their identity and then helping people build strategy. It's twofold. The identity, knowing who you are, why you're here on this planet, what value you have to bring to others, and the strategy. How do you live authentically in who you are so that who you are matches with how you're serving other people? And when I look at Generation Z, I see huge amounts of untapped potential. The world tells you that you're snowflakes, that you can't cope with the real world, you have no resilience, and so forth. Don't listen to that, because there's much more to you than the world currently sees, and all of that will become apparent in the years to come. You see, we are going through one of the biggest changes that we've ever had on this planet. In the next 20 or 30 years, life won't look anything at all like it does today. And you're the generation that is here to help us make that transition. How do I know that? Well, because you're uncomfortable with the world that we have. You have no intention of settling down into life as we know it, and buying the corporate dream and all of that sort of stuff. You know that there's something not right about this world that needs to change, and you're not going to live with anything less than change. And that discomfort rather, is important, because it's the discomfort that causes growth. If we didn't feel uncomfortable in our situation, we just flatly wouldn't grow into something better, because there would be nothing driving us to say this has to change. So Generation Z are feeling that uncomfort very acutely and feeling that the world needs to change. The challenge is that you just don't know how yet. And a lot of you are falling into despair, you're falling into hopelessness, you're falling into a sense of purposelessness, because the problems just seem so big and you don't know where to start. How you begin is with that journey inward. It is about understanding and embracing who you are. It's about finding that identity deep within you that resonates at the core of your being, where you become so certain in who you are and so certain that you are here for a reason that you don't even question it, and you don't allow others to question it. And when other people try and tell you, to shut up, to be quiet, to, go back in your corner or whatever, there's a part of you that just knows, no, this is not me. I'm here for something more than this, because you are here for something more than this. You came here at this time for a reason. You chose to be here at this time on this planet for a reason, and that's to participate in what is to come. If this topic interests you, I'll do some more on this in the future, including how to really uncover your identity and how to live your identity authentically. It's really important that you get a hold of that. Otherwise, you're going to continue to feel a sense of hopelessness and uncertainty. You're going to continue to grasp at all of the side hustles and all the opportunities that are going to help you feel better about yourself. The only way you're going to feel better about yourself is to get in touch with yourself, to get in touch with that inner identity, that inner you, so that you are comfortable with who you are and you're happy with where you are in life. Then you can begin to authentically live that identity out into the world and watch as the world changes around you. In the meantime, wishing you all abundant hope, joy, and love.